calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba. Baba, we dey change and grow. Baba, we dey change.
This is our month. This is our month. All the ladies. Where are the gentlemen? Gentlemen, can I see gentlemen in the house? Gentlemen, can I have a wave from the gentlemen? Alright? I want you to do something for us. Alright? Are the ladies that are beautiful, hardworking, who've got just this beautiful, glorious, beautiful dresses that they have, can all the men do this for us? This is our month, right? Can all the men do that for us? Can I see all the men do that? I don't see the men there. Dude, I've got the light. I've got the mic. Please. I don't see. Putsia sound. See how I'm sorry? Yes. Alright, I just wanted to tell you, be thankful that you're here. Do you understand? There's so much for you tonight. You're going to be blown away. Please be patient. You know perfection? You know gold goes through the fire. That's what's happening backstage. They want to blow you away. Please be patient with us. We're going to bless you with lovely music. Relax. The night is young. Love you guys. My selector, we won't take long. You are beautiful ladies. You are handsome gentlemen. Love you guys. I'll be your MC for tonight. I am Siali Tata. Are you ready to welcome the young glamour boys? Hi. Wait. Stop. Amazing. I discovered something. Okay, let me start here. My selector, can you play a nice track? Which one? Some house music again. No. House. I'm shying a little hot. Something that can make somebody that is seated somewhere I can feel around here. They can come on the stage and show us something. Like this gentleman over here. Tommy, please lower down the music. Sorry. Please. One move. One. I want to learn something from you. Please. Please. Hey! Give it up! Huh? Give it up! Hey! Hey! Ah! Show me something. You don't give it doopy-doopy. He wants the doopy-doopy. Hey! Come on. Hey! Thank you so much. Give it up. Hey! Come here. You can take it the whole way. Hey! Some back. Some back. Some back. Oh, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Hi, boom. Hi, boom. Hi, boom. Hey. Hi, I'm gonna welcome two amazing. A gentleman called Maya Mundi, who is the general manager of Sun International. Welcome over here. Can you come please on stage? I need you to walk there and come back. There we go. Oh, hey, hey, oh, yeah, hey, oh. My selector, can we have the PR and promotions manager, Sally Berger? Can you give her a wonderful applause? Yes, Sun International. Welcome. Come on, do your thing now. Oh! We're going to be getting a thorough understanding of why are we here, why did we come, who is involved, what's the mission behind this whole program and initiative. Can we give it to Maya Mundi, the general manager?
Thank you. That was a nice introduction. Thank you very much. My job is to welcome everybody, to thank everybody, and it's a real pleasure to have everybody here. Take the time out to come and view this wonderful event. It's a great event. It's a charity event that many people will benefit from. So we're very, very excited to be the main sponsor for the event, and this is the second time we're doing it. I think a special thanks must go to Rwanda. Well done. The mayor is not here right now, but there is the manager in the office, so welcome. She'll be joining us very soon as well. And all the celebrities and everybody who took time to come from far to join us today. We're really, really grateful. Sandy knows this event from the heart, so I asked her to please tell us a little bit and tell us where we were last year and this year, and new benefits. And she's just going to take us through why we participate and what's the way forward. And one day we're going to do it again next year. Yes, we're going to do it again next year. So that's my job complete. Sandy, please take us through.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Just a little bit of background on our event. It was the brainchild of Mwande and Mashkubi, who work in the They felt, and they came to me and they said to me, we want to help our local young girls who are suffering, and if we can have an event, a fashion event, we can raise funds for sanitary pads and for the schools. So together with the Walter Sisulu University in Umtata, where they both studied, they contacted them and said, come along and let's start this whole program. Let's do a fashion show. Let's showcase the outfits of the final year students, so they get a platform here at Walker Sun whilst helping the charity of our local girls. We also, along with this, yesterday we had some celebrities and media go out and see our local school that's going to be benefiting from the sanitary pads. And just another word there, we also sponsor the Mbazana Ponda Chiefs soccer team. We do things for the runners who go to the comrades. We've got a lot of local charities that we support, but this is the main charity tonight. We are going to be handing out envelopes at the end of the evening. If you can dig deep, put some money in them, hand them to us in the back. We will make announcements as to how much money we do raise tonight, and it will all be going for a good cause to our local area. And once again, thank you very much for all the celebrities who took time out of your busy schedules to come down and stay with us. Thank you very much. And the media, thank you for joining us. And the dignitaries from the local municipality, thanks for coming along. I'll hand over to Sia. Enjoy the evening. The outfits are amazing. The models, the makeup artists have donated their time. Everybody's donated their time to this charity so that we can showcase the lovely fashions and raise money. Thank you.
Thank you to our PR and promotions manager. Mawande Ngeno, can you come here? It's the second time. How was the first time? This is the second time. How are you feeling? The program has not started. People haven't even seen the things that you prepared. How do you feel?
I first want to complain. Before I say anything. You just got me on the spotlight and like I didn't have my makeup on. I don't have that pizzazz. But yeah, the support has been overwhelming from the start. Thank you to everyone that has supported me internally from the company when we were trying to put things together to the celebrities that came through for me and for the cause as well, because we were trying to put everything together. And the guys, when I contacted them, they said, okay, we will come and support your cause because it's genuine. And it's always heartwarming to know that there are people that are generous, there are people that are genuine, and they are willing to take their time out of their jobs. Their jobs are very demanding. And for them to come from Johannesburg to be here to support the cause is very amazing, and I would like to thank them. And Risuna that I've been dealing with, thank you very much. And to the rest of the guys that came through to me, I'm very grateful. Thank you. And to the audience as well, the media that came through to make sure that they raise the awareness, they are with us. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. And also, I would like to also welcome you and feel at home. we're gonna be starting very soon.
You're gonna feel the fever. You're not feeling it yet. You're not feeling it. The fever, the fever, the fever, the fever, the fever. Stop it, stop it. Hey, Water, 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 water. Get up, get up. Oh. So I need to just come down. We're going to be having a keynote speech from Phumeza Mdabe. Can we have Phumeza Mdabe? Can we give Phumeza Mdabe a wonderful applause? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Look at how beautiful she is. I'm Annie. You look beautiful. Gorgeous.
Okay, my leg walk. But on a serious note, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, General Manager of the Wild Coast Sun, Mayan Moodley, Sandy Berger. I'm not sure if the mayor is here yet. Yes, no? Not yet? Okay, well, my fellow colleagues, Thembisa Mdonda, Khumutso Christopher, Zweli Dube, Linda Sokulu, Thuli Thabetha, and Vuyo Ngqukana. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. I'm sure it wouldn't have been this big if you guys were not part of it. So I was asked to pass on gratitude to Jemuti Siyabonga, okay, so my name is Phumeza Mdabe and I'm honored to be part of this amazing event and initiative brought to you by Wild Coast Sun in association with the Walter Sisulu University. Tonight, we will be seeing where the minds, I thought it was the minds of Bizana, but when I heard Sandy say it's the minds of Walter Sisulu Umtata, so it's actually the youth of Umtata, we will be seeing where they are. What are they thinking fashion-wise, you know? Are they thinking in the future? Are we gonna see designs that are gonna take us to the year 2030? Or are we going to see designs that are inspired by designers that they look up to? I'm very curious to see how that's going to go. So either way, I look forward to seeing who our next David Kleiner will be, don't you? David Roxy. Tonight we're not only celebrating local talent in fashion, but through this event we are giving back by donating sanitary towels for girls to the Maqongwana Senior Secondary School. I hope I said that right. I think this is definitely the highlight of why we are here this evening. We have seen the seriousness of this issue through different causes. One that caught everyone's attention was the Mandela Track for Girls campaign, where race driver Gugu Zulu lost his life while he was attempting to summit Mount Kilimanjaro for the same cause that we are here for tonight. So this should show how serious it is. You know, what a plight this is for girls not going to school because they don't have sanitary towels. Girls miss weeks of the school year due to them being on their period. This shouldn't be an issue for our government. Policies need to be changed and budgets need to be reassigned to ensure that our girls who want to be leaders of tomorrow don't have such obstacles in front of them, such as a natural thing like a period. It is a very natural thing. I think that if our government can give out free condoms, they can give out free pads. If you want to do the deed, you have a choice. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay, let me get a condom. Let me get to it. When you're a woman, you don't have a choice. You go on your period whether you like it or not. So it shouldn't be, a thing. It should just be provided for all the girls in South Africa. So tonight, we shout even louder the issue of sanitary towels for girls all over South Africa, and we are starting Upper in Designer. So I'm very honored to be part of this event. Thank you so much for inviting me, Mawande. And let's have fun tonight! Yes? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pumiz. You can do better than that. You can do way better than that. At this moment, we want to acknowledge the different people that are here, that actually made an impact and who actually took time to be here. From the side of the sponsors, we have KZN Tents, we've got Bizana Municipality, we've got Shelley Center Mall, we've got School of Makeup and Artistry, we've got Walter Sisulu University, which is a partner in this vision, as you heard. And then we've got celebrities that are here. You know, I don't like this word celebrity all the time. I would say that these are television icons, if I could say. But we do celebrate that they made it. They got to be there. Everybody dreams of becoming someone remarkable. And these faces, it's not that we get chances to sit with them. Am I lying? I'm telling the truth. And then we are all seated with such amazing people that we're celebrating. And I want to mention them one by one. Tell me some daughter. Khomutso Christopher. Tulita Betty. Linda Sokulu. Zweli Dube. Pumeza Mtado. Vuyo Muganga. And for our special guests, we've got Bizana Municipality Mayor. I do not know if she's already here. She's not. But even in her absence, we have officials that are here. So can we give a round of applause? Bizana departmental representatives, Leia Khahaba. Please don't hit me. I try. Leila Khahaba, yes. It was said that she's a celebrity stylist. Am I correct? Am I correct? Okay. And then there's also Risuna Mayimele. Can you see it? Please forgive me of how I say it. Please forgive me. Will you please stand up? Thank you so much for forgave me, right? And that's acknowledgement. More than ever, every one of you guys that are here. Can we get a wonderful applause? We're going to have one of the celebrities. These people couldn't just come the whole way from Joburg for nothing. There's a reason why they're here. We want to understand, we want to hear. Someone is going to stand in their behalf. In my understanding is our lovely Tembisa Ndoda. Can we give Tembisa Ndoda the wonderful applause as she comes and shares with us what was the reason why they even thought of coming and supporting this initiative? All the way from Joburg, in a gorgeous town. Yes! I'm Beyonce from Zanzibar. What's the Eastern Cape? Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Good evening, everyone.
I was born and bred in Tata. So Joburg is not my home, it is where I grew up. So when Mawanda told us about this entire initiative, it was not anything to think about, it was a no-brainer. We had to come here and support. When we think about instilling love and creativity in the young child, especially the place that we grew up, we have to do it. So we are here to sow a seed. I hate when people talk about giving back into a community. We're sowing seeds into young children, we're sowing seeds into young creators. We're sowing seeds into men and women who have decided to follow a specific path and not allow them to be deterred by financial reasons or by ill support. So ladies and gentlemen, tonight we're here to celebrate creativity. We're here to celebrate the young dream. We're here to celebrate beauty. We're here to celebrate our province. We're here to celebrate growth and a new beginning into this initiative that we hope and pray that goes bigger and better in the next few years. That in 10 years' time, it's not just us sitting here, it's our children sitting here supporting this initiative. We'd like to thank the Eastern Cape Province and Bosman Province for having us. This is such an honor. We'd like to thank Sun International with all of our hearts for having us here. We are very honored. And please, tonight, it's time to have fun. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much. I thought it was the crazy one. Let's give it up for Jimmy Sandor. That's what I'm talking about. Right now, we're going to welcome our first designer of the night. Are you ready? She goes by the name Siphelele Nkunzi. She does the Captain Ladies, and she's from Walter Sisulu. My selector, are you ready? Let's go.
shoes last night. I don't know where I put my keys. I was tired and fell asleep beneath an oak tree. I bet my mother's proud of me, from each scar upon my knuckle and each graze upon my knee. And all I know is I got a cabin and threw up upon his car seat. He kicked me out and then I walked in the rain. I tell myself in every way I won't be doing this again, and tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no, man, call you. Baby, I beg you, yeah. Baby, I beg you, yeah, yeah. Baby, I beg you, yeah. I remember less and less, and mostly things that I regret. In my phone are several texts from girls I've never met, and in the pocket of my jeans are only coins and broken dreams. My heart is breaking at the seams, and I'm coming apart now. Nothing's looking up, I'll find my shoes right next to the oak tree, and I'll get up, go straight into town, and spend the afternoon looking around for the things that I left on the ground. Say with me, tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no, man, call you. Baby, I beg you, yeah. Oh no, my, oh no, my, oh no, my, oh no, my, oh no, my. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am only being honest with you. I get lonely and make mistakes from time to time. Say no, man, call you. Baby, I beg you, yeah. Baby, I beg you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, I beg you, yeah. Baby, I beg you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Baby, I beg you, yeah.
In the absence of this designer, she goes by the name of Ma Chivolo Abiwe. She does office wear, and she's from Musi.
I lost my shoes last night. I don't know where I put my keys. I was tired and fell asleep beneath an oak tree. I bet my mother's proud of me, from each scar upon my knuckle and each graze upon my knee.
When I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. In my hand now, and wondering what dress to wear. I say a little prayer for you. We lost the icon this year. Aretha Franklin, can you imagine? Look at this. Celebrating this lovely icon. This is in her honor. God doesn't take time, and all the line call me break time. I say, with me, my friend, something different. Are you here? Is everybody here? I want to actually get people an opportunity to perhaps share. You know, clothes have got a history. Whether you are poor as ever, clothes have been our tradition. Am I lying? Am I lying? I want people who can share a story. Paint us a story. From a young age to where you are. You recall I used to wear shoes that had holes in it. I'm a poet, by the way. So I'm looking for people who can share their journey in regarding the fabric and fashion by telling us through the clothing. Am I making sense? I think you're hearing me. Can I have you? Can I have you? Can I have you? Oh, when she's ready. Because, you know, as a poet, I always like to just get anyone's story. Can you tell me when you were young? When you were young? Yes, just something. Clothing. Maybe you were saying pink dress with Barbie, something. Just picture. Give us an idea regarding fashion.
From the top of my head, but I can honestly recall as my mother recanting stories as to how her mother used to make her clothes. And exactly what you're saying about even through poverty, people are still expressing themselves in clothes. And that love of a mother creating something for her child is something that my grandmother did for my mother. And that to me is remarkable.
Thank you. The youngsters of today can tell us about Nikes, Levi's. Are we still wearing Levi's? Is Adidas still relevant? Puma? Is it not outdated? Is it still there? What's out? What left? What's in? Sorry? I'm seeing All Stars. All Stars still in. Jumpsuit still in. Braids. Weaves. What's out? I'm trying to show you that our beauty has a history. You see me standing here, but hey, Bana, I can tell you a story. I can tell you a story about what I wore. Can I do a poem for you? I recall walking a mile in those shoes that were despicable in the sight of everyone else. We used to walk miles and miles to get to school. But every single day, I never complained and said, Mom, I need brand new shoes. We had to walk miles and miles and miles and miles. Other children had fancy clothes every December. It was the tradition. But my mother and father could not bear to buy those things. But I kept on wearing the same things every year, in and out. Others did not realize I walked a mile in shoes that were despicable, day in and day out, raining hot or not. But I realized I am a remarkable woman. I made it with hardships along the way, with stones drooling along the way. Even though I may be dressed in patterns of gowns and shoes and makeup and every kind of hairstyles you may think, but there was a journey that was undespicable. It was not so easy as you may think.
It was a journey. My mom and my dad, they could not give, but they gave me something. That long distance, day in and day out, that was what made me who I am. Thank you so much. I hope I'm not depressing y'all. Am I not depressing y'all? Are you still okay? We ready for the next setup? Are you ready? Are you ready? There we go.
Esto mi alma. Mi guardiente, por andar
It's all that I have, I'm cold like I only live for you, it's all that I have. So open up my heart to a new life. I wander around the darkened land all night, but I lift up my heart to a new height. And in the love and adore you, it's all that I have, it's all that I have. I'll only live for you, it's all that I have, it's all that I have.
Seduction, 3Ds recycled. She's from Bizana. Can we give her a wonderful applause, please?
Children, go where I sing you. How shall I sing you? I'm gonna sing you one by one for the little city. Baby was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I sing you. How shall I sing you? I'm gonna sing you two by two for Paul and Silas, one for the little baby. Baby was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I sing you. How shall I sing you? I'm gonna sing you 4 by 4, 4 for the boy that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little baby. Baby was born in stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby who was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send you. How shall I send you? I'm gonna send you 8 by 8, 8 for the 8 that stood at the gate, 7 for the 7 came down from heaven, 6 for the 6 that couldn't get fixed, 5 for the gospel preacher, 4 for the 4 that stood at the door, 3 for the Hebrew children, 2 for Paul and Silas, 1 for the little bitty baby, 1 for the little bitty baby, 1 for the little bitty baby. He was born. He was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send you. How shall I send you? I'm gonna send you 1 hour, 1 for the little baby was born.
Designed by modern rap and African woman, inspired by 3D dimensional recycling using ingwa, and feathers. Can we give another wonderful applause, please? The designer that just came in is Nyanga Nosithembiso. It was nostalgic moments from Wusu. Can we give her a wonderful applause? Can I? Who said chubby ladies can't model? Who said us God given? Nyama. You know what?
am dressed, did you hear that? I am dressed by Sunny J. She's from Bizana, Betunana. Did you check the details? Did you check? Cinderella! Eastern Cape. Cinderella. Alright? We're going to bless you with music. Can we have some wonderful designers? Are you ready, designers? Designers, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the new designers that are coming in? Alright, let's go!
Sing
told y'all like 3 years ago we was coming. And if niggas can pay for these fucking awards, then my nigga, I don't want them. The rap life's just getting awkward. I made $1 million from selling vodka. The boss man don't like my conduct. Somebody said I don't drink the product. He told me fuck it, it's next level. I told him fuck it, let's do it then. Where's your assistant? Give me a pen. You'd have $1 million if you was in. You get $1 million if you were there. Niggas is sleeping, we in the gym. Pockets are silent, my niggas slim. Came to perform in the Silhouette Live. See you got in what in. Couple of chin what in. Couple of slap my boy. See you last time my boy. When on a banda boy. The man and then go to my face. When on a banda boy. The man and then go to my face. See you got in. 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 See you got in.
This is who I am. From Malta to Zulu. Let's give a wonderful applause to this young lady.
Take your time,
I've got something. I've got something. Hey, silence. For a change. Okay. Anyway, I've got something different. Are you about something different? Lando to me. Lando man. Lando. Everyone. Lando. I want to hear everyone say Lando. I can't hear you. Did you say that? You? Lando? Like me? Lando. I want to keep you Lando. My selector, I want to play Lando music. Lando man. Lando. So that they don't get to clap. Are you ready for what's going to come out? Are you ready, people? Are you ready for me? Are you ready? My select something Lando. And dance again. And dance. And stop it. You want Lando? Lando. My Pumegalo. Sikala Lando.
Last night, I don't know where I put my keys. I was tired and fell asleep beneath an oak tree. I bet my mother's proud of me. From each scar upon my knuckle and each grace upon my knee. And all I know is I got a cabin in the dark upon his car seat. He kicked me out and then I walked in the rain. I told myself in every way I won't be doing this again. And tomorrow's a brand new day. Someone told me, always say what's on your mind, and I am lonely. Being honest with you, I get lonely. I make mistakes from time to time, say no ain't quiet. Billy, I beg you, yeah. Billy, I beg you, yeah. Billy, I beg you, yeah. I remember less and less, and mostly things that I regret. In my phone are several texts from girls I've never met. And in the pocket of my jeans are only coins and broken dreams. My heart is breaking at the seams and I'm coming apart now. Nothing's looking up, I'll find my shoes right next to the oak tree. And I'll get up, go straight into town and spend the afternoon
Diteliyeza lokushamba ndisusingathaza onanzengathaza diteliyeza yeza lokugamba ndikubingathaza ngoba nanzengathaza ifike busuku iyosinasebeni ingathaza tumgambuma lambuma lambuma yetu lambuma lambuma tuma lambuma nditeliyeza yeza lokushamba ndisusingathaza onanzengathaza gogo nditeliyeza lokugamba ndikubingathaza ngoba nanzengathaza nanzebusuku nanzengasemini ndisiva ndiphambana engathaza tumlambuma tumlambuma tumlambuma
They say we are often forgotten where we come from. So their theme is called Masigodu. Okay? Let's give them a wonderful applause. Let's give them a wonderful applause again, please. We have come just about the end of it. I was only asked to announce that the last act is gonna blow you away.
it needs most of the modelers that we have. So what's happening is that they asked that they can take 3 minutes of your time. You're gonna listen to music, just enjoy music, and then boom, boom, the finale. Are you ready? This will be the last one, and I'm telling you, it's making me crazy backstage. I don't know about you here. Can we have music, please?
Baba is calling you. 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 Baba, we dey change and move. Baba, we dey change and move. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba. Baba, we've been changing, changing. Baba, we've been changing, changing. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba, we've been changing, changing. Baba, we've been changing, changing. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you. Baba is calling you.
they arrive one by one, and we all just stand up for them. They did it, didn't they? They brought it, didn't they? They were legitimos. Nah? Am I lying? My selector, I'll bet something. All the designers. Oh, by the way, I'm dressed by who? This is Nami lady over here. You stand up, my designer. Stand up, Sandy Burger. Stand up, Sandy Burger. You go, girl. Designers, are you ready? Come on, come on. Hey! Can everybody stop? They did well. Can we get home? The people that you pay behind the scenes, straight off with it. All of the designers, you will have the people that are working with the designers and the models. You know we're at the end now. You know I don't like goodbyes. but it's that time of the moment. We're going to do vote of thanks. Our first vote of thanks is going to come from Walter Sisulu University. And we've got a lovely lady next to me. Do you see a design? Look at her fashion, guys. Give hand. Come on. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is Busisi. Busisi, we're not done. All right. Can we give her a wonderful vote? She's going to do the vote of thanks in behalf of Walter Sisulu University.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to say much. Like the MC has said, honestly, I came here with a team from Walter Sisulu. I've got Thabo Mutsipe from Johannesburg, who is working in our Butterworth campus. I've got who, in fact, he teaches creative designs, which is where you see all these crazy ideas coming from. We've got Miss Malotana, Babalo Malotana from our East London campus, and she teaches 2D plus 3D designs. We've got Uzugisa Mtia, also from Butterworth campus, who teaches applied design, tech pattern and your garment. Really tonight I would like to thank everybody who came here to support our initiative. You know, when Mawande first came to me to really talk about the idea with Umahlubi, they were like, Sis Busi, we are a product of Walter Sisulu University. We know what you do that side for the communities. Let me also clear this. I've said what the other colleagues are doing. My job at the university really, I'm more of a relationship manager for the visual arts department. Whatever our stakeholders for the university need, like this initiative, the university will say, Ms. Notata, go to the community and find out exactly what they want and bring the report back to us. So even for tonight, I've got 2 reports to make for our community and international relations department, which I'm part of a committee of, and then there's a visual arts department. Our Vice Chancellor is going to be here actually for the handover when we go to the school. I think it will be in 2 weeks' time if I'm not mistaken. That's how seriously the university takes this opportunity. I'm hoping it's gonna grow from strength to strength. This is our 2nd year. As you can see, there's still little glitches here and there. And I'm hoping even local girls could come up and form up their own modeling agencies, groom each other, so that we have a pool of girls that we pull from when we come here, not to get models from East London or wherever. So I would like to thank our makeup artist. What is the name of the school again? The Soma School of Makeup and Artistry. And really, it was art, the makeup that they gave us tonight. And the municipality of Mbizana really to come up on board this year and make this event to what it is. I'm really grateful to that. Hopefully, Mbizana will continue sending their students to our campuses to study fashion. I'm not going to say much because the Vice Chancellor will have a lot to say when they are coming over in the next 2 weeks. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And let's give it up for Walter Sisulu team. And now we're going to give it over to Sun International. We're going to have our PR and promotions manager to actually give us the vote of thanks on behalf of Sun International. Can we give a wonderful applause, please? May we not have people leaving because I've got news for you. You might miss out on the news and also on the vote of thanks. Thank you.
Okay, that was a wonderful show. Thank you very much, Sia. Sia is a product of our district over here. She came along last year, made our show, and thanks very much for doing it again this year. We will be having cocktails and snacks now afterwards, so don't rush away. Pop along and have some food with us and some drinks with us. Thanks again for joining us here tonight, and good evening.
Thank you, Sandy. We are having an after party. There's entertainment. Now I'm talking about the party. These are my late.
There will be goodies that you're going to be getting. Every one of y'all is getting wine. Everybody. One wine for you, one wine for you, one wine for you, one, everyone. And then there's finger goodies that you're going to eat there. So as you go out, they will indicate with you. You will get cocktails. So may you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you for coming and enjoying this with us. Thank you so much. My selector, can we have nice music? Thank you, KZN James. You did well. And outside is ready. More things. Alright, thank you so much. Bizarre Municipality, you did well. Walter Sisulu University, partnership with Sun International, you did well. Thank you so much.
Go back to the days of December. When I'm under the weather, can't help but go back to the days of December. I know you still remember. You were the one who let me go. Remember. But we go through this together. You hold my hand, promise me you'll never hurt me the same. Hurt me again and I'll lose myself and forget your name, yeah. From my brain, boy, you know I'm insane, yeah. And I know it's my choice to love you, and I know it's my choice, and I'm still missing you, boy. I'm still missing you, boy. I'm still missing you, boy.
But it brightens up my day, and nothing waters me down like a night rain. Drops fall down the window behind the purple grass. Drift away alone, I avoid the past. 'Cause it's hard for me to see a world where I don't bleed to breathe unless you're with me. We all can make mistakes,